about 700 pounds, roughly. There's definitely some high-level grapplers in that cage right now, man.
Oh, yeah.
Gabriel Costa is
Ladies and gentlemen,
I've trained with most of
prepare
them,
yourselves for a Cage
very
Titans
good.
first. For the first time in history, we're doing a team versus team grappling super fight competition. 2 teams, 4 competitors each, 700 pounds combined per team in a single elimination submission-only grappling super fight. Introducing to you first, in the red corner, for Brazilian top team Taunton, quarterbacked by their coach Jair Marcelli. In the #1 seed, we have Chris Scott. And in the #2 seed, Gabriel Costa. The #3 seed, Elvesio Jr. And in the 4 seed, Jeff Zelaya. Standing across from them in the blue corner, quarterbacked by Coach Pete Jeffrey, representing Team Triforce out of Pawtucket, Rhode Island, in the 1 seed, Kyle Pavero. And in the #2 seed, the former Cage Titans amateur featherweight champion, Sean Duma. And in the #3 seed, we have Nate the Snake Andrews. And in the 4 seed, Alan Moncrief.
The refs are bringing him in, going over the rules. All right, boys, this is heads, this is tails, call it in the air.
It's like the Super Bowl of face-offs.
Everyone's shaking hands, and the
2-1 seeds will get to it.
Staying in the middle.
It's going to be rapid fire after a match ends. I'm just going to do the announcing from the desk, so we're going to get this action going. The #1 seeds facing off each other. Chris Scott out of BTT Taunton taking on the young phenom and Kyle Paveo out of Triforce. Our referee for this first super fight, grappling super fight of the team versus team competition is Richie Santiago.
Like you were saying earlier, Pat, this is, I mean, obviously every time you step in here, you don't want to let your gym down, no matter what the sport is, what the combat is, but this team setting changes things a little bit. And there's more strategy involved, like you said.
Definitely does.
Nice snap down from Chris.
Chris is a decorated wrestler. He's been wrestling pretty much his whole life. And he was always a top guy when it came to jiu-jitsu, but he really took the time to work on his bottom game. And did a good job blocking that Minari roll.
Seems to have the size advantage in this first matchup here in the team versus team.
Yeah, Kyle's known for his leg lock, so you see him hunting for it. Oh,
nice
very
reversal.
Good reversal.
Beautiful sweep. Right over in his corner so he can listen to his coach's instructions.
Comfortable in side control.
Obviously, too, you go out and you get the sub, you get to stay in. Now your team's up a guy. I mean, that's huge in this team setting.
Oh yeah.
He's looking to go north-south.
Trying to isolate that arm, but good job recognizing it from Scott.
Scott defending well, and we got Kyle very patient on top.
Chris with an underhook on that left side there. Maybe looking to explode at some point.
Come up to that single.
Yep.
He already has a legs hooked up for it.
Trying to grab those hands together. Baited Darce, now trying to switch to a guillotine.
Lean on it, Kyle. Lean on it.
Stepped over to full mount with that guillotine bite. Chris Scott might have an arm trap there.
Just good job fighting it from the bottom.
Yep.
Staying calm.
Awesome base on top.
Good work, Kyle. Good work.
Let's get the deep half. Back to half guard.
Trying to stack that half guard.
Looks like
Maybe
he's,
try to get some shoulder pressure there, open up some opportunities, trying to sneak in an arm triangle attempt, but Chris got wise to it.
Tried for a Kimura quickly, but bailed on it as quickly. Underhook on Kyle's right side, looking to come into his knees.
Good wizard.
In that
Kyle.
dogfight position now.
Yeah, this is a game of inches to see who gets the advantage, and Pavel.
Nice scramble back to the feet.
Almost was able to lock up a guillotine bite there, but Chris Scott used that underhook to get back up. As you just mentioned, Justin now both jockeying for position to see who can land the next takedown.
Going for that throw.
Against the bigger guy, good hips from Chris Scott.
As Pat mentioned, Chris has a lot of accomplishments in the wrestling scene. He's been wrestling for a long time. For these jiu-jitsu guys, though, this cage atmosphere may be different. I mean,
yeah.
wall work, cage wrestling is a completely different game, and it's in play here.
Yeah, you want to get your hips kind of like perpendicular to the wall.
Good sprawl by Chris.
And he might be biting on a darce of his own. He's sneaking that grip
It's
in
like
there.
an anaconda choke. He's got the anaconda.
Kyle
He needs
with a
to
thumbs
hook
up.
the leg. Needs to hook the top leg. Move to his left.
That's a deep.
He's got that tight.
He's got a thumbs up. He just gave the thumbs up. Did the Kyle Pavel with that bite on that darce, so he was fine the whole time. But again,
He's going for north-south choke.
This is a sub-only competition, so that north-south choke that bite might be pretty good. And he's trapping the arm. Is Chris
Looks
Scott?
like Kyle's trying to come up to the side. Oh, good retention. Gets his guard back.
Good back and forth from these two.
Yeah.
Chris wants to stand back up. Engage him in the guard. Let's see if he.
Butterfly hooks there.
Oh, going for violin. Oh, nice job pulling that arm out, setting up for the leg.
Yeah, just the way he's able to scramble and find openings to attack a leg. Really impressing me from Kyle Pavel.
Very comfortable inverting. And Chris is doing a great job shutting that down.
Chris almost using that wrestling cradle to pass there, but Kyle right back.
With the double underhooks, trying to pass. Kyle with a really good guard though.
Really tricky
Very
guard.
flexible in this position.
And it's
Chris
like
gets the pass.
he goes from north-south to full guard. Does
Right.
Pavel from the bottom.
Right. He finds an opening, sneaks a leg in, and all of a sudden he's right back.
Great top pressure though from Chris Scott. Had a couple of bites and some sub attempts, but Pavel wise to them all.
A minute 30 left from these two. Again, if a sub is not completed, if neither of these men submit the other, then they are both eliminated from the team tournament here.
Both guys trying though.
For sure. There's been no lack of sub attempts here. Another Imanari roll.
Kind of.
Eye poke.
Yep. Oh, I think he might have accidentally kicked him in the shin with that Imanari roll. The way he rolled in, the leg looked like it kind of, the shin cracked him across the face.
Split his lip a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I think happened here. It looked like he just went in really aggressively with that Imanari roll, did Kyle Pavel, and that shin just grazed the cheek of Chris Scott, who did not sign up to get kicked in the face. So give him a minute to recover.
Hey,
it happens.
It is a combat sport, right?
It is, yes. Nice dive on that arm bar, but wise to it. Nice, good hips from Kyle Pavel, who's still relentlessly attacking a leg there, but Scott rolling out of it. Pavel trying to go butt to butt here, setting something up as a last-ditch effort. Trying to get that
Hunting
heel
for
in.
the leg.
Way to scoot out of it, Chris Scott.
As the teammates wait in the wings here for who's next.
Trying to take the back to close it out. Last ditch effort with 18 seconds left to score a rear naked choke here if he can.
Working to get that top hook in.
Just doing a great job defending.
Looks like this one's going time.
Both guys are eliminated.
Yep, that one goes a draw. Both men are eliminated.
Very close match.
Great respect between the two, and now they're the 2 seeds from each team will step in.
After 7 minutes of grappling, this bout is declared a draw. Both Kyle Paveo and Chris Scott are eliminated as the 1 seeds. Next into the cage, Gabriel Costa versus John Duma.
That was kind of fun.
Yeah, I like this whole concept. You've got to roll with both of these guys, and Duma is a phenom. He's
Gabriel is a big
a
boy.
lot of top pressure, great wrestler, very good on bottom. Gabriel makes you feel like a baby when you roll with him.
And another size advantage going in the favor of BTT Taunton. Gabriel Costa looking like the much larger man against John Duma. But one thing we do know about John Duma, he's one of the toughest pound-for-pound humans this side of the Mississippi.
I think they're both brown belts going into this matchup.
Do believe so. Really curious to see how Duma's going to attack, getting this to the ground. Snaking out of a guillotine attempt as Gabriel Costa goes for that inside trip. Real David and Goliath. Nice peek out there, trying to get that single leg. But gracious for a big man is Gabriel Costa, who's trying to play guard.
You have to engage in jiu-jitsu.
Trying to
There's no standing them up.
Pulling guard. Very comfortable off the
Gabriel
back.
welcoming him in.
Duma looking for a guillotine there, hopping up.
Gabriel with the single in between his legs here. Switches to
Duma with a
2-on-1.
great base.
For sure, great balance. Now he sinks the whizzer in. Uses his frame and gets his leg back.
And Duma's just the epitome of a competitor. Look at that. Good bite on that double. Couldn't finish.
Watch that knee. Watch that. He's gonna watch that knee bar. There it is.
Duma trying to scoot out. Dodges the danger of the knee bar. Looks like his knee has breached the crotch region of Gabriel Costa, so he's probably safe from a heel hook here. Very savvy.
Nice way to clear the knee line there.
Costa, relentless pressure on top here.
As the bigger man, that's probably the position he's going to favor. Still a ton of time to work here.
5 minutes left. Ooh, heavy head pressure.
An underutilized weapon in the grappling.
Duma working De La Riva.
Good job stuffing that De La Riva attempt, though, from Costa. Keeping that weight heavy, sinking the hips down, stuffing the shin.
To a half guard. And for a big guy, he moves so well.
He's fast.
Hunting for the neck. Duma right back up to his feet.
Wow.
Duma is a gamer.
And that's something you're never going to see in MMA or Muay Thai, is a size discrepancy that you will in an open weight grappling fight, which just makes it that much more enthralling, really, to see the little guy and John Duma finding moments of control in this fight against the behemoth that is Gabriel Costa.
And to piggyback that, you're never going to see a guy sit down in the middle of the cage and invite them into their guard like that, because you can stand them up in MMA.
Probably not wise to do that in MMA, but look at this, an omoplata attempt. Then he
Beautiful
does
sweep.
a great job ankle picking him and sitting the hips up. Beautiful sweep.
Looks up at the time, knows how much time he has left to finish the submission here.
And just like the last matchup between Chris Scott and Kyle Paveo, both of these guys are just so savvy to all the attacks that they're throwing at each other. So you see the guillotine attempt, the armbar attempt happening, and right away the opponent just scrambling right out of that bite.
Duma's defense is so good.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if he got that little black eye. Duma, I mean, he's got a little black. Oh, nice knee bar attempt.
Like that looks deep.
That looks very deep. That is close.
That was, but he shifted his hips, so now the knee bar is not as much of a threat. He's trying to turn away and turn out of it.
And he gets that knee past the line.
Very
good job by Duma.
Second time he's escaped the same attack chain.
So impressive.
Now he's going for a straight ankle lock on the other side. He might have a good bite on that, but Duma.
Oh, that's a great escape from Duma.
Yeah. I love that straight ankle lock. A little catch as catch can.
Such a hard submission to finish. Let's get the heel cupped.
Great job reversing from Gabriel Costa. Stuff in the face against the fence. Yeah, I don't know if John Duma came into this with a little mouse under his eye or if he managed to find a way to get it in a grappling fight.
This is definitely a fight right now.
I think he got it here.
He's really putting some pressure on Duma's head against the cage.
Would it really be a John Duma contest if it wasn't if there wasn't a black guy or a bloody nose?
No.
Nifty transitions here. Heavy pressure from Gabriel Costa, trying to put away the much smaller John Duma. Now, the size advantage was very heavy in BTT's favor early in the 1 and 2 seed, but the next two, it's a flip-flop in size discrepancy. So
a little under a minute and a half to work here, and Duma's defense is really held up.
Able to just float, doing a great job with his butterfly hooks from the bottom to elevate Costa and sneak out underneath.
Another knee bar attempt.
That one is as deep, and he got the tap. That one was much deeper than the other. Oh no, I hope John Duma's all right.
Oh, I hope he's okay.
We'll see, we'll see. Oh, his knee might have popped. His knee might have popped. Are there ringside physicians coming in?
Hate to see that.
I hate to see that. Oh, that's a shame if that injury did occur to John Duma. Tap, nap, a snap, and Gabriel Costa emerges victorious.
Winner by knee bar submission, Gabriel Costa, moving on to the next round to take on the number 3 seed of Team Triforce, Nate the Snake Andrews.
So now, Gabriel Costa doesn't have the advantage of taking a break. He's right back to action against Nate Andrews, who is a phenomenal grappler of his own right, a little bit bigger than John Duma, so might be much more of a challenge. Another brown belt.
Crowd going crazy here for BTT.
BTT chant.
I hope Duma's all right. Oh, he's right. He's sitting down. Second.
Costa pulling guard. Nate engaging.
Saw how dangerous Costa's guard can be.
I was just making sure he was attended to, so I didn't.
No, we have the EMT.
Costa
And
inverting,
Burning
going
again.
for that knee again.
Ends up on top.
Uses it to sweep. Nate with that underhook, sitting up to butterfly, gonna use the cage to get up. Costa sits right back down, doesn't have to go back to his feet, he has to engage. Costa right in on a leg.
John Duma is being attended to in the back of the EMTs. We are all set in that regard. Sorry I missed some of this action, but looks like another knee bar attempt being attempted by Gabriel Costa against Nate Andrews here.
Nate's doing a good job defending. I think he's going for more of a heel hook here. He's got the ankle isolated. I think he's waiting for Nate to react. He's got both legs there.
Nate doing the right thing, staying calm.
Yep.
Fighting grips.
Both legs trapped. That's very sneaky. He's waiting for, looks like he's going to use one to open up the other leg. Getting that inside heel hook set up. He's
Who tapped? It
Verbal
looked like
tap. He had,
verbal tap there.
And
yeah.
I was just about to say,
It wasn't a heel hook. It
when you
was looked like a straight ankle with some pressure on the knee.
when you attack that double leg and kind of do a straight ankle with both legs, sometimes when you switch a slight angle, a lot of pressure gets put onto one of those limbs instead of both.
Winner by ankle lock submission, Gabriel Costa, remaining in to face the number 4 seed of Team Triforce, Alan Moncrief.
Gabriel Costa is a beast.
Absolutely, and a heavy attacker of the legs, but he's taking on the black belt, Alan Moncrief. Going for the leg again.
Berimbolo right to the leg lock.
He's got that straight ankle again.
He's got the straight ankle.
And now Moncrief trying to go for a leg of his own, but that straight ankle's really deep. Cutting an angle.
Great job getting up, putting pressure on that foot.
Moncrief trying to do the same thing.
Oh, switching it to a knee heel hook. Oh, very good scramble here.
Way to roll out of that and get on top, but Costa still attacking from the bottom. Really going for the legs.
Monteith with bicep control here.
John Duma up and walking around. That's good to see.
You never want to see anyone get seriously hurt in there.
No, absolutely not.
Of course not. But these are combat sports.
By the rule set, I think that they just need to last, and then that's it for BTT to take the victory. The last member left.
Yep.
There we go.
Monteith would need to sub through.
Yep, he needs some submissions here.
100%. I didn't this is the first time we've done it. We haven't made it this deep into a team versus team tournament, but you are absolutely right.
So by strategy,
all you got to
Costa
do
can just
play
try
defense.
to last.
Ooh. Kind of waited him out, like made a gesture that Costa was stalling, and he ate a kick to the chest to try and create some space. Because like you said,
he didn't like that gesture.
He very well could wait it out and win it for his team, strategically speaking. Monteith doesn't want that at all. He wants a chance to win it back and come back for his team.
And Monteith just watched this guy leg lock 2 of his guys. He's out for a little bit of revenge himself.
Both of the guys came out limping.
Heavy top pressure in that top half there. Isolating the crossbody.
Got to go for broke here with 4.5 minutes to go. Easily the largest competitor that BTT Taunton has left in Gabriel Costa. Alan Monteith would be the largest man in the competition from that point out if he's able to submit Costa in these next 4 minutes.
Costa going for a leg again.
Still trying to score a submission though, not hanging on to call this one a draw.
Costa hunting for the Kimura. Monteith doing a good job, putting that pressure on the shoulder. Yep, right out of it. Also rolling again for the leg. Monteith
A guy that size
attempting to
is
flatten those hips.
that good at inverting, it can be scary.
Oh yeah, he's very well rounded, as we all see. I mean, he's been going almost 14 minutes straight.
Very true. See
Doesn't
what the
appear to
guys,
be tired.
Oh, he's in defense mode right now, and he's
Might be a
look at that.
Might be a fireside guillotine going on there.
a joker team.
Jack Romanson.
He's trying to set up the Peruvian necktie right. Stepping the leg over the head and gives up on it. Circle to the back. It's got 3 minutes to work. This is a great position to be in with 3 minutes left.
Got to do something funky here if he wants to give his team a shot.
Yeah, I think you're right, Pat. I think Gabriel is implementing that strategy, which he doesn't need to really open up here. He knows his team wins if he just lasts this round.
Just trying to stay safe.
And vice versa. I mean, Monteith is vigorously attempting to open him up a little bit.
And you know, he has that cage on the other side of him, so you can only really pull him one way.
Right.
Yeah, can't float from side to side. And play
You don't
with
want to
some
get too
angles.
heavy on top because, or too high on top. Costa sticking to the game plan. Monteith furiously working on top. Well, looks like he might have opened him up and get that seatbelt. See if he can pull him and get back control.
Again, tough to do with
breaks
that
the
cage
grip.
there. Definitely changes things, unlike a grappling tournament with an open mat. Oh, well done, just as you said, peel him off the cage.
Right back to guard.
Short time to work.
He's got the inside De La Hiva. See if he tries to invert to a leg. Looks like he's going to try to invert underneath the legs. There he goes. Good job by Monteith. 1 minute left.
Using that power half on the far side to try to turn him.
Yeah, that forearm in the back of the neck.
Monteith giving it everything he's got.
Trying to budge Costa, who's not giving him an inch to work with. Strategically putting together a perfect game plan to survive this match and win it for his team.
Back to his feet.
30 seconds left, here we go.
We'll see what Monteith has in terms of acrobatics here.
Costa very smart with his game plan here.
Going for that straight ankle lock, going for broke. Far side.
Not even,
He's not even acknowledging
Yeah.
it, just fighting the hands, trying to
Not even
survive and win it.
grumps.
And that
Costa
does it.
closes it out.
Closing
Win for
it out
BTT.
and winning it for BTT Taunton. Gabriel Costa submits John Duma and Nate Andrews and rides out the final round to win it for BTT Taunton.
Monteith gave it everything he had there. Constantly trying to chain things together to turn him from Turtle, and
Certainly did.
the game plan was just, it was intelligent. He got 2 subs. He was able to just ride out the last guy. There's no need to take unnecessary risks in that position.
So now we need to think about who's next to face BTT.
I know. I'd almost be disappointed if I was one of the 2 that didn't get to go for BTT, though. You know? Great, you won. I would obviously be happy with that, but
I think a lot of BTT's game plan was dependent on Costa.
yeah, I think so as well. It was pretty clear.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's keep it going for these 8 competitors. The winner of the inaugural team versus team grappling super fight matchup, B.